I recently moved to this county. Partly, my second reason was to volunteer with Foundation for Climate Restoration, the team right here. Climate restoration is very important because we have a lot of excess CO2 in the atmosphere, and it's now causing more warming than our yearly emissions, and has been for some time. It's very essential for us to get down from the current 420 parts per million CO2 in the atmosphere back down to under 300 parts per million. And the good news is somebody's looking at this and creating solutions so we can do exactly that.
When you talk about this to your friends, are they usually unaware about this until you explain it to them, and what's their reaction when you do?
Most people don't realize that that it's very essential for us to get carbon dioxide back out of the atmosphere, and that has the possibility of restoring our climate. Like net zero will stop us at where we're at. This could take us back to a better time.
What do you think are the challenges that stand in the way of achieving that?
We don't know for sure that the solutions that are proposed will work, but the good news is there are brilliant scientists, entrepreneurs, engineers, governments working on this. And it's the thing that gives me hope, because as people have said already, net zero is no longer going to get us there, and really wouldn't have for some time now.
Have you come across many people that just don't buy into it at all?
I come across people who don't buy into that climate change is real still. And yes, I've come across people who are concerned about some of the proposals, and they're also concerned of what's referred to as moral hazard, which is that if we start taking a lot of CO2 out of the atmosphere, then we're letting the fossil fuel companies continue to run their businesses as usual. And there's some danger in that, but less danger than if we leave the CO2 up there. So.
And are you optimistic about the future?
I am. Since I've heard of climate restoration, I was not, given the state of climate change as it is. It's very, very serious. It's very, very urgent. And net zero, I mean, just stopping emissions, even if we stopped emissions entirely, it would not solve the problem. And knowing that there are solutions to 1 trillion tons, excess tons in the atmosphere, is such a relief to me. I'm a mom. My kids are of the age where they're talking about having children. And at first, when they'd say that, it would just terrify me. So I'm feeling like they could have a child, and that it's very possible that things are going to turn out fine.